she's got words of love, wisdom, and encouragement, hopefully. All right, here we go.
Hi. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Katie's little sister, Leanne. I could probably go on for about an hour and a half about all the things Katie has done for me and all the times she's been there, with happy times when I got my dog, when I've had a broken heart, and she's always been there, and all the nice things she does for me. But I'm going to tell you about the one thing that used to make me so mad. I promise it's good. I promise. So when I was little, all my friends used to come over to my house, and they said, "Leanne, let's go hang out with Katie. Let's go see Katie. Katie this, Katie that. Let's go play with her bunny. Let's go on her swinging bed. Love her to death." And oh, it made me mad, because they're supposed to be hanging out with me, not my sister. And I would ask my mom about it, and my mom would say, "Well, she's Katie. She's big sister. They love her." And I was like, "Okay, but hello, me." And now I get it, because they all have big sisters, but they're not like my big sister. My big sister was so patient. There's 7 years between us, so I was probably a little annoying. But there's 7 years between us, and she was so patient with us, and she always made time for me, and always came to my games. Always came to my games, and always made sure she was at every tryout I had. And so I'm glad I can be there for her today. And well, let me tell you, when Ben showed up, he was there too. Every single game you could go to, you did. You tried so hard to be there. So the fact that this is happening today is probably the happiest time right now in my life. And I'm so glad. I'm so happy for you. So here's the Katie. Okay, hello. I want to introduce myself to those of you who I don't know. My name is Casey, and I am one of Katie's maids of honor. You just met Leanne. Killed it. Katie and I met when we were 6 years old in Miss Summerlin's first grade class. I was a very shy and awkward child when Katie walked up to me on our first day of school. And she introduced herself as, "Hi, I'm Katie, and we are going to be very best friends." I agreed, mostly because I was probably scared of her. But it became one of the best decisions I could have ever made. Katie and I grew up together. We played pretend throughout childhood, thought we were cool in middle school, especially Katie and her love of gaucho pants. Found out we weren't actually cool in high school, and learned a lot of life lessons in college. She's been one of the constants throughout my life, and I can't think of another way to describe it other than lucky. Katie would do anything for her friends. She's been there for me time and time again. She's been there through my best and helped me through my worst. I can always count on her, whether it be for advice or a bodyguard. Katie, thank you for being a sister I never knew I even wanted, for sharing your family with me, even though we all know they've loved me from the start. I can honestly say that I don't know where I'd be without you. I'm very blessed to have you as my forever best friend, my buddy. To Ben. To Ben, I want to say to you that I'm very flattered that you asked Katie to marry you, because you did this knowing that it would mean I too am in your life forever.
So it may be a little late for this now, but Ben, it's a yes from me too. Thank you for joining my world, and thank you for making Katie's. You have become someone so special to us all. When talking about this couple, it is impossible not to see the love, respect, and genuine friendship between them. It's a kind of relationship we should all aspire for. With that being said, please help me raise a glass and toast two of my favorite people who happen to be the best looking bride and groom I have ever seen. To Katie and Ben.
You did okay.
Above average.
It's working. Everybody, I just want to say thank you for coming. Beautiful. Miss Lori, Mr. Joe, the yard looks great. For you, those of you who don't know me, I'm Nick. I am Ben's older, middle brother, better looking brother. And then we also have Max, is the oldest brother. Just wave a crutch, don't stand up, you might break the other ankle. I'm not going to go on. Today is their day. It's special for them, but I will tell you an embarrassing story about Ben. Also, we moved to Florida 15 years ago from Canada. Probably the best decision we've ever made because Ben met Katie. Katie's been amazing. By the way, you look absolutely beautiful. Stunning. Ben, it's nice to see you with some actual pants on for once. But I can tell you a little. So growing up, we would go to the lake every summer, come back, and you know, Ben was the baby brother. He may not look it, but he is the baby brother. And he could have some temper tantrums. Oh my goodness. So there's one that sticks out, and I know it sticks out to Mom and Dad too, because we were coming home and something wasn't right. He may have been in the back seat. So, you know, not important. But Ben was just going nuts. Literally had to pull over because Ben is chewing the side of the van. Like, let me out or I'm going to eat my way out of this car. So, oh my goodness. Yeah, so we pull over the Mazda because that's what you would do to a temper tantrum child, right? Little brother. Pull over, let the door open, Ben, boom. Straight across the Saskatchewan prairie, through the canola field, gone. And we're like, me and Max and Mom are like, let's just wait till Dad chases him. Couple minutes later, my dad in all his glory, boom, across the field. And now we're like, now what? You know, Ben's not going to get tired. Rudy's going to break an ankle or something. What do we do? We're pulled over on the highway, so we're just sitting, watching them keep running. Ben's way ahead of my dad. Bite marks in the van. Just, okay, we'll just wait. I think Ben turns around and sees that my dad's about to have a heart attack. Stops, he goes, okay, I'm done. We can go back. So we come back to the van, get in, Ben sits down, has a great time, smile on his face, and we go home like nothing happened. The rest of us are like, thanks for 2 hours of nothing, Ben. So there's just one story, but you know, he's grown up. He's took 10 years to find someone you wanted to propose to, and I'm proud of that. We've had a lunar eclipse. The Cubs have won the World Series. We've had the worst storms in century, but I'm proud you finally proposed. So I just want to say thank you for coming. Ben, Katie, let's raise our glass. Cheers, Ben, I couldn't be happier. And Katie, don't let him run across the field. He can run forever. Cheers.
Hey everybody, my name's Drew, and I need 45 seconds, maybe a minute. I'll be right back. Just everyone drink for a minute and I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Maybe we just play a tune or something.